So, morning goddesses, it is my birthday today. This is hair moisturizer, by the way, so don't think this is anything else on my hand. But yeah, it's my birthday today, so I thought I'd come on and just, whilst I'm moisturizing my hair, I thought I'd come on and just share with you like my reflections upon turning 30. Gosh, I guess the day is finally here for one. I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos that, for the past couple months, I felt like I was going through a mini quarter life crisis because like I'm such an ambitious person. And I'm like I set myself so many goals. I have such high expectations for the kind of life I should have and what I'm supposed to, or what I think I'm supposed to achieve by a certain age and all of that stuff. And I just felt down about a few things in life in terms of the things that I haven't achieved. So for example, at the moment I'm working on achieving so many things in life right now. I'm working on saving for my house deposit so I can move out of my parents' home and finally have my own place again. I'm working on hopefully getting married next year, so trying to work on that a little bit, and in terms of just thinking about finances that are needed for that, and slowly trying to plan for a wedding, very, very slowly. I've been thinking about my career as well, and although like in the past 3 years I have achieved really good career success. Like if I think back to where I was about 3 years ago compared to now, like my salary has increased a lot. I think by like, is it 12%? I think it's increased by, or it's increased like by a really good amount. And I'm now in a job that I dreamt to be in. So in some respects, I have achieved my career goals. But the thing that I've realized about life is that, our dreams change. Once we achieve something, then we start to dream bigger and our dreams change. And that's why we never really feel like we've made it in life, or like we are truly successful, or like our lives are great, because as soon as we achieve one goal we realize how much more is possible, and then we set ourselves new goals. So we never really like take time to fully enjoy achieving the goals that we've already achieved, and just being really, really grateful and appreciative of how far we've come. And that's why if you have a personality like me, you're always thinking about the next thing. You're just always setting yourself bigger and bigger and bigger goals. You may end up feeling unhappy in life a lot of time. I definitely know that there is a lot of time where I feel unhappy in life, and that's what brought on what I call my quarter life crisis. Because although I've achieved a lot in life so far, and when I think back to what my dream was 7 years ago or just after graduating, and the stuff that I've been able to achieve since then, I have done a really good job, but I just don't really allow myself to really give myself credit and to really appreciate like, wow, how far I've come and what my life could have been if certain things didn't transpire. So I've just realized that although I now have bigger goals and bigger dreams, and therefore I still feel like, damn, I wish I was here in my career, or I wish I already had my own house, I wish I was already married, I wish all of this kind of stuff, I wish I had money to travel, I wish I had money to buy luxury items, all this stuff. I've got to remind myself that, hang on a minute, Rach, you've achieved so much in life so far, and you should really be appreciative, especially when you think, or when you kind of like look at your although we should never really be comparing ourselves, but if I do look at some of my high school friends, for example, and I compare some of the stuff that I have today, you know, I realise that I'm in a really blessed and privileged situation, and I should really start to take stock of that a bit more. So this morning when I woke up, I wasn't feeling like ecstatic that it's my birthday today. One, because I had a bad dream. It didn't put me in a bad mood, but it just made me feel a bit sad when I woke up. So now I've got to do some kind of meditation work today, possibly do some yoga, just do some womb work. Essentially, some womb trauma healing needs to happen today. So I'm going to just make sure that I take time out today to journal and just really connect with my inner feelings and not try and ignore that just because it's my birthday. But apart from that, like, I didn't wake up this morning feeling ecstatic that it's my birthday, and I think it's because I know that there's a lot that I'm really hoping and praying for my life, and that I want to achieve ASAP, and especially now that, you know, it's nearly 2020, we're in December at the moment. So that's partially why I wasn't waking up feeling like, oh my god, it's my birthday, I feel amazing, because I know that I feel like I've got such a long way to go to achieve the current dreams I have. But then I've got to remember as well, and I think we have to remember as well as a collective, that our lives can be so much worse than what it is. That we are all so blessed to be where we are right now, to have the things that we currently have right now in our lives, even if they don't really feel like blessings. The fact that I know this sounds really like trivial and cliche, but the fact that we have a space and a place to live, somewhere to rest our head every night. None of us are living on the streets. None of us, you know, we all have food on the table. You know, the fact that we have money to pay our bills. I've been there, but I've literally had no money left, and no money left to pay my rent when I was living out of my parents' home. I had no money for bills. I had to borrow money. So I've been there. I know how life can be when life is tough, and I think a lot of us have to just remember like how blessed and how fortunate we are. So even though we feel like, oh, life could be so much better, there's so many things on my vision board or my goal list that I haven't achieved yet, and why is it taken so long, and will it actually happen? But our lives are great as it is so far, and I need to start reminding myself about that much more, I think, in order to fully just enjoy life a bit more. So I think that's where my head is at this morning, in terms of I'm trying to remind myself that yes, I have so many dreams, I haven't achieved X, Y and Z. I don't know what 2020 is going to look like exactly, but so far life has been good to me. I've been blessed, God has kept me safe, I'm mostly in good health. You know, my financial situation, yes, it could be better, but I'm so blessed so far, and you know, I'm so blessed to be where I am and to have what I have at the moment. I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I'm just so blessed that there's so much potential and promise on the horizon, that I'm so blessed that I'm able to even dream of having my own house within a year. I'm so blessed that I'm even able to save for a deposit, like that I have an income, and a sizable income to even do that. So yeah, I'm just realising, and I'm realising even more now that I'm speaking with you as well, that I've got so much to be grateful for. And I think it's a generational thing, because like we live in a day and age where all of us can see how everyone else is living their lives. Like, we have social media, so we can see all the successes of other people, and it just means that it's even easier for us to compare our lives, or compare other people's lives to our lives. So I think we live in a day and age where like self-comparison is so common, and it's so hard to fight off at the moment. So a lot of us feel like, yeah, life is okay so far, but it could be so much better. You know, I wish I had what X, Y, and Z person has. But I guess when we stop comparing and just fully focus on the blessings that we have as individuals, life is good. And I think I know for sure that I need to be more grateful for the things that I have and the things that are possible for me. And I think it's just I think it's a good way to live life, being grateful for what we have, especially because it opens up the door for even more things to flow into our life. God, I am 30 years old. I think reflecting on my 20s, I don't even know, like, it's hard to summarize 10 years in a few sentences. Like, there have been so many highs and so many lows of my 20s, but that is just life in general. Like, of course, you're going to have highs and lows because that's the nature of life. I guess some really great highs for me in my 20s, just having a quick think, graduating. Thank God I graduated. Uni was so hard. I couldn't wait to get out of that place. So thank God I graduated and escaped university. So that was a high for me. Also getting my first career oriented job. So my first job was at head office Tesco in a recruitment role. So thank God I got that job again, because money was really, really tight. And it's really nice validation that you matter and that you're valuable when you get offered a job, when you get a job offer. So that was really cool. I guess career related as well, my promotions. I've had only a couple promotions, but they have been quite big promotions in my career. So I'm so grateful for the role that I'm currently doing now, because the salary that I'm on was only a dream a couple years ago. So I'm so grateful that I'm able to experience this. So grateful to God, even though I complain about my job a lot. But yeah, I'm really grateful for my career successes, the things that I've learned. I'm grateful for completing my CIPD professional qualification. So that's the qualification, the HR related qualification in the UK. Really happy that I completed that. I am grateful for what else? I guess living. Not everyone has had or is able to experience another year to their lives. I've had family members who have passed away, who've committed suicide. You know, I'm just grateful to be here, honestly, because life is not easy. I'm grateful that I've been blessed with being able to speak to counsellors this decade. Counsellors have been able to help me with my mental health, help me manage my mental health, help me develop coping mechanisms, help me just air out what's on my mind. Yeah, I'm grateful for the trips I've travelled. I never left the UK before my 20s, but in my 20s I've been able to travel to a few international countries. So I've been able to experience the world. I'm grateful for continuing to be with my partner. We've been together for more than a decade, so it's been a really long relationship, and I'm grateful that this relationship has continued to exist and it's grown from strength to strength. I'm grateful for getting engaged. I'm grateful for being able to move out of my parents' home and experience living by myself, although I'm now back in here to save money. But I'm grateful that I was able to live out for 6 years and just enjoy being free and exploring London. Life has been really, really great if I really do think about it. And yes, there have been some lows in terms of, you know, there's been trauma that I've experienced. You know, I guess I'm not happy that happened, but I have learned a lot from my trauma, and it has I've used my trauma for purpose. I've used my pain for purpose in terms of setting up my my Yoni wellness store. There's been trauma that's happened. I've had depression. I've had mild depression and mild anxiety, which was very difficult to deal with. but I guess I'm grateful that that has made me more I'm now able to emphasize with people who have mental health conditions, other mental health conditions. I'm able to put myself in other people's shoes and be more empathetic, be more understanding. You know, there's been lows in terms of I've made and lost money. My bank balance has literally been, I think it was at like £12. So I've had to start from scratch financially in my 20s because of some unwise financial decisions I've made. But by God's grace, I've been able to bounce back and exceed what I saved previously. Yeah, you know, life has been tough, but life has also been really good. And yeah, I just think the best way for us to live life is just realizing that life naturally will have ups and downs. You know, there's the yin and the yang. There has to always be balance. You can never have positivity without having some negativity. You know, it's just nature. It's just the cycle of life. So I know that I've got to try and focus on the good and not dwell on the negative, you know, and just realize that this is everyone's path in life. Like, everyone experiences struggles in life, and it's just how life is. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of like trying to realize and tell myself as I'm entering my 30s. So yeah, I think that's my reflections, my birthday reflections on how life has been so far, and I'm really looking forward to what the future holds. I hope you are too. And I think going forward I will be making a lot more adulting related videos, so videos related to, you know, us becoming adults and us trying to navigate life as adults. So I'm going to put my hair under a wig, so that's why I'm kind of like trying to plait it up like this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching it as well. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I'd really love to have you here, and I really want to be uploading a lot more videos in the near future as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to put my wig on and then get cracking with my CV and stuff like that. But yeah, God, my hair's come undone. Okay, I'm gonna put my hair up, try and get my hair to stay in these kind of plait things. But yeah, I will see you soon, so take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you shortly. Bye.